Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. We are here to find out what lesson life is trying to teach you based upon the most pressing events that you're experiencing in your life right now, okay? So, I've already shuffled the deck just to give you guys a break from the shuffling because you know it takes a while. Oh, at the bottom of it, ooh, we got 10 of Pentacles. Hello. We like that. That could be talking about either plenty money or family. Okay, legacy, long money. Let's see. Or family money. Okay, so we got 1 and 2. They both came out in the reverse. So let's check first. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so that was interesting for me. So we got the 3 of Pentacles that talks about working together, talking, planning. Okay, and we got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords usually talks about gathering information or sharing information, and this I'm getting gathering information. So God is teaching you how to speak to people and gather information. Could be family members. Okay, so perhaps you're not the best communicator, Capricorn, and this communication could be an issue with maybe your tone of voice, the speed in which you speak, the words you may choose to use. I have a feeling like you're not being received in the way that you are hoping to be received. Okay, so we got the family card here, and we got the Tower to Justice, and that brings sadness, and then people start holding back. So God is trying to teach you great communication skills. When it comes to getting the information that you want, you need to change your approach. Okay, yeah, the giving and taking, there needs to be an equality. There needs to be a softer approach. King of Cups energy, you need to bring your more humane side. I don't know if you're intentionally being rash or brash, I think the word is, but coarse. You're being coarse in your communication. and there's a need for you to kind of soften your approach, soften your vibe, okay, in the future. Three of Wands. Your intuition is telling you that things aren't all right. It's off balance. You're trying to maintain, you're trying to make yourself understood the way you intend to be understood, but they're not having it. Okay? And that's gonna frustrate you. See? Judgment. See? And then the next idea, Ace of Wands, is to be defensive. So you're trying to conduct communications with your family. It could be about family money or whatever it is. And it's the way that you're coming off. Okay? So I'm going to use this deck. Just to clarify for you in words that are easy to understand. But that's the message that's coming out there. But true say, I know that this deck, it has so many different interpretations to the pictures on the deck, on the cards. So it could be confusing to people. That's why I prefer and really love, but I love those two, to be honest. It's just that other people can't really interpret them, you know. But these ones, when you see the words, you can see it with your own two eyes kind of energy, and you know that, you know, you don't need me to tell you what the card is saying. Once you can read, you'll know most of the time. God led me to that deck, but God asked me to get a clarification deck as well. So one more time. There's a vibe of not trusting my judgment. So perhaps somebody doesn't trust somebody's judgment in this situation. So it's like somebody doesn't believe in somebody's ability to do something. So fit those pieces where they belong, fit those characters where they belong, but somebody don't trust that somebody is capable of handling something. At the bottom of the deck, we got, it takes courage to be original. So that could be a big problem, because being an original speaks about being one. And being one means that you're like something new. So it's like you're different to everybody else in the way you communicate, maybe in the way that you handle things. And the thing is, if your way works, then that shouldn't be a problem. But when dealing with some people, they don't really care about whether your way works or not. It's like, if you don't do it like me, you're doing it wrong. And that's a problem. That sounds like somebody who is outdated, somebody whose thinking is outdated. So let's see what the message is. But somebody is original here. And because of you, I would just assume it's you, because of your originality, the way that you approach things, you're being misunderstood, or they're belittling your way of being because you're not like them, kind of energy. Like patience has been a feature in your shuffling, because when I was trying to pull the card there, it took a long time as well. So perhaps this matter has a lot to do with patience. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we got expand your lyrical content, conversation. So it's about your conversation. So this is giving a need to explain yourself. So it's not your tone, or maybe it is. So keep everything that I said before, just in case that applies as well. I heard yes, that applies as well. But you need to explain yourself. Since you are original, you need to introduce yourself, introduce your ideology, introduce your way of thinking to the people that you need to communicate with. So when they see you handle things, they will understand, okay, that's how Capricorn handles things, because Capricorn believe that. Okay. Yeah, and God says build it and they will come. So the good news is your formula actually works. We have you're caring too much about what people think. So this could either be you or the people that you're dealing with, because it's like, if your way works, then it shouldn't be a problem. But perhaps whoever you're dealing with, they talk to other people, and when they hear what other people have to say about you, it kind of breaks them down. And it's largely because they don't understand you either. So the person that they're talking to, they don't understand you, and you haven't really explained yourself to this person so that they can understand you. So once this person understands you, then anybody come and talk to them, they can then explain your way of thinking to them, because it works. Build it and they will come. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing, but there's a need for you to talk to your people and just get them to understand who you are and why you do the things that you do. That will make a big difference to this energy, okay, being fought against. So the next card in line was conscious music. The meaning is on the name. What do the masses need to be conscious of? So you need to make them conscious of your way of doing things, your way of seeing things. Okay, and then they will get it, then they will support you. If anybody fight against you, then maybe that person is a hater, because God says build it and they will come. That means it's something that's working. Okay, so imagine performing it live. Do you feel crowd appreciation? So this card is talking about you imagine yourself talking to this person that seem to not have any confidence in your way of doing things, and ask yourself, do you think that they would appreciate you having this conversation with them? Okay, yeah, here we go. There it is. Outdated thinking is an issue. Handle the current era. Yes, so whoever you are is probably old school, and that's what's holding them back from seeing things your way. So you're gonna have to take the time to explain to them, but don't do it in a way like you're arguing or anything like that. Try your very best to pray. There you go. Pray before you have this conversation. Ask God to guide you to say the right things and make the right moves, so that you're being received the way that you hope to be received. Okay, and don't have any regrets. Whatever happened, don't have any regrets, because once you try to speak your piece, just know that you either get a victory or you get a lesson. All of it is good. Okay, so yeah, see, it's about your motivation. They need to get into your psyche, understand how you do what you do and why you do what you do, so that they could then suss it out in their brain and say, you know what, that actually makes sense. Yeah, so that's what God is trying to teach you, how to communicate better, giving and receiving information with your people, so that you have better working relationships. All right, thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. Until next time, bye bye.